Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Frankenmuth Mega Project, Mega Farm Project, Episode 7. We are going to push on into November now, because I think we're out of things to do. Everybody's happy as far as the animals go. All the fields are looking good. Fertilized needs planting in February. And nobody's weedy. Our next bit of work is probably February planting, although we have eggs to sell in next month and wheat to sell in January, and wool to sell in May, which at that point we'll probably have some, although we may not sell it at that point. We might actually be ready for stuff. We have a big old loan, 640,000, which we will be paying off on a regular basis rather than just letting it sit there. That's going to cost us, yeah, $2,000 a month. We don't have any ongoing income other than possibly solar from the, I think I put solar on the sheep barn. So we probably have solar there, but other than that, we're just looking for some income. So we're going to move on unless there's a good contract, which I wanted to check on. Okay, we got a $15,000 contract for cultivation over here. I'm not going to do carrots. We could do the cotton contract up here in 2. That might actually make some sense instead of going straight to November. In fact, we've got 11 hours. I think we're going to do the cotton contract. And I think we're going to do it with their equipment because I do like the round baler better after thinking about it for longer. Plus, we won't put problems on ours. And I do have the mod installed that allows me to, oh, except I didn't borrow the items. So allows me to eject those things. Oh, we have 26,000 more than I thought we did. So we're going to go do this cotton, and we'll see what happens after that. I'm sure we'll go to November at that point. It's sunny all day, so that's pretty cool. And we're just going to jump on in and get this going. Although we are going to put some gas in this thing, just to make sure. Thought I was getting the biggest gas tank, but apparently not. So, anyway, here we go. I'll talk to you at the end of this. This is going to be a big one. Take a little while.
Just like we're ready. I kinda like you like that. You never ask me if I'm happy or sad. Just like we're ready. I kinda like you like that. You never ask me if I'm happy or sad. Just like we're ready. I kinda like you like that. You never ask me if I'm happy or sad. Just like we're ready. I kinda like you like that. You never ask me if I'm happy or sad.
Okay, we are back from the harvest of the cotton. We still have to cart it and everything, but I figured we would fill the tank and wash this thing off prior to putting it away, and then we go get the truck and trailer and get that dealt with. I expect this thing is clean now. There's a full service gas station right here. Oh, gotta go in. Gotta go in over there because I've left something parked in the wrong place. I think I'm just gonna park this thing head in this time. Right, now we gotta go get a bunch of... Let's just get this thing out of the way now. What have I done? Okay. Cool. Right, so we gotta go get those things and turn them in. I'm not sure where we turn them in actually, we gotta check that. So which harvester do you like, the square or the round bale harvester for cotton? Keep in mind the cotton, the round bale harvester is twice as expensive. It's like 800K, as opposed to 400 something K for the square bale harvester. Yeah, so okay, here we go. I wanted to see where we're taking this stuff. Farmer's market? Farmer's market. Okay, cool. Off to carting land we go. Okay, so this is the end of this cotton contract. Thankfully, that took a long time. Hopefully, the value is high. Drum roll, please. Well, 18K from 18K from the overage, and another 25K from the mission actually puts us in a decent place. I mean, not with regard to our loan, but we actually have some money to work with here as we go into November. We're not going to have that much in terms of egg sales, given that we're just getting started with the eggs. But at least we'll have a little bit, and then we can maybe even push on through and sell the wheat as well. But yeah, we will find out soon enough what the deal there is. Given that our proximity to cows, or how soon it's going to be, or how far away cows are, I should say, it may just be prudent to sell off the current batch of silage as well. That's such a bad parking job. Oh man. That's better anyway. Maybe not perfect, but definitely better. This is actually a better position for this truck anyway. Alright. Well, I was thinking about the silage, I don't know, but thinking about eggs, we're doing good. We're going to move on. Hopefully something of value, or it may just be more contracts in November if there's anything actually worthy. Although, maybe not, who knows. Anyway, we are off to November. Whew. That's some serious fog going right there. What's the weather going to be like? Sunny and cloudy. All right. Well, at least that's good. I don't think, no, we established already earlier that we don't have any need for any of that. Oh man. Well, maybe I can extract those eggs. This isn't going to be a lot, but it will be some. I guess I'll just sell them all. Not exactly terrible. But it is what we've got. Yeah, this is about the best possible tool I could have gotten for getting eggs out of that. I don't think there's anything else we've got to sell. I think wool is in March. So we get these eggs loaded and off to the market. I guess there might be a remote chance that our grass is ready to harvest. Or maybe not so remote, but there's a chance that our grass is ready to harvest, but it's not. So we're probably not gonna get any more grass until next month. But let's get these eggs to market. Who's the lucky winner? Eggs, November. It's definitely November. The bakery. Which one is the bakery? Tag place. Alright. Well, we'll get on down to the bakery and sell these eggs. Alright, the bakery is right next to the farmer's market. I should have remembered that. I've noticed a few times already. $30 grand. Nothing to sneeze at. Now we got 180, so is that Spinnery? No, I think Spinnery was more like 300. Now I did pick up a mod for making our own lime, because spending 40 grand on lime to lime that one field was pretty insane. So we got to think about where to set that up. It's a building for creating lime from rock, so I figure what I'll do is just run a conveyor, park them next to each other, and, well, by them I mean the rock crusher, which will be our raw material supplier, and the lime station. We can probably set up a conveyor right now. I had it parked the other way last time, but I think it makes more sense to have it parked this way. So what I was thinking along those lines, we don't have anything else to do really, except maybe just go straight on through to, wow, go straight on through to almost being hit by a car. We go back over into this corner here, for example, and we go to construction. Somewhere along here, although that seems weird. I'm going to be putting fields there. Maybe it would be better. We'd be better off doing it more along here, since that may be like cows or grass or something eventually. I wouldn't want it to get in the way. So if we go to our productions, factories, and I don't know how much it was, lime factory mod, there we go, 80,000. So that thing is pretty monstrous actually. But if we put that right there, for example, and then we took the rock crusher, I don't know how much that costs or even where it is, and we trickle in debris crusher, there it is. So we actually have just enough to start making lime right now if we wanted to. So if we put him right there, and we put the lime factory right there, and we just run a conveyor between the two, we could start making lime. So the question is there a profit in that aside from just saving on lime? Like, can we sell lime somewhere, even for a small amount? The answer is no. So do I want to spend 180 grand on lime creation? So that's that one field was 40, let's call it. The other field's probably another, I don't know, let's call it 40 again. That's 80. So, and then the grass field again, let's call it another 40. So that's 140. It almost pays for it in itself in one application. And maybe there's something that either we can get or that already exists for sell points that would buy lime. Definitely not the biomass. The farmer's kiosk might, but it's unlikely. Definitely not the piano manufacturer. Yeah, that's just sales, that's just sales. These farmers kiosks buy lime. It would pay for itself in probably 5 years. Because, maybe less, because we would not spend any on lime from there. Got to take into a factor, we got to factor in the conveyor pricing as well. So, I think we'll wait on that. Let's have a look at other possible ways to spend money to make money. Now, we could get the goats pretty much right off. We'd even get a large cow barn. Oh, without milk production. We need more if we're going to want milk. We could get going on cows, though. We could get going on cows with a big old fat loan. But that's more than I want. The pigs. So pigs eat almost anything apparently, although I think pig food, oh, see that one takes water. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into pig keeping because I'm not sure at all. It looks to me like you fill a silo with pig food, which you have to craft somehow. but maybe just throwing whatever scraps in there works. But that would take our... Yeah, I don't think the products are that good. Maybe they are. Hey, comment down below if you think pigs are worth it monetarily and tell me why. Because I would love to know from somebody, as someone who has never raised pigs in Farming Simulator, what what the deal is. Okay, we could afford the spinnery right now and at least start converting wool to cloth. Of course, and then January comes and we have more money. I think that might actually be a good answer, especially since we could put the spinnery right here and start picking things up pretty much almost immediately. We would probably want something like this. Let's see. Because this could be one spinnery that just is processing cloth from sheep. So that would be better money off the wool, even without a tailor shop. So if we put that right there, then we pull in, we still have to distribute it. And we're going to want just something over here probably, although I could just, half the time, probably just carry it. We could put it more, no, we want to be able to pull around. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. There is no point in... Okay, no, that's not drop off and pickup, is it? Yeah, that is pickup and drop off. It looks like. Yeah, we put bales, we put things. That's the toolbar. Oh no, there's pickup. Okay. So picking it up is in the back, or dropping it off or something. That must be drop off actually. So if we put that maybe like that, yeah. This looks like it would be enough. What are you overlapping with? Yeah, let's do that. Our first spinnery goes here and covers... Yeah. And then a little bit of painting. I'm pretty sure... Is that gravel? Looks like gravel. Well, we don't need too much. It's not gravel. What is it then? Not... Not dirt. Was it asphalt? It was asphalt. Okay. That seems like reasonable. Let's actually just fix that though. Yeah. Alright. So we now have not very much money, and we have a spinnery. So can we get... Guess we have to drive this thing out there. We're going to need more loading tools soon. I think a forklift for just running wool over to the spinnery would be one handy thing to have. And yeah, so this thing is ready. It's nice that driving on grass doesn't produce any actual like nasty pitting. But let's get that going. And until we have more spinneries and tailor shops, we can actually go drop our cotton off over here too. Spinneries take a while, so... Well, we might as well not worry about taking partials. This where we drop them, or is this where we pick them up? Well, that seems to be where we drop them. Can't really see inside. Fabric wool. Activate. Go gadget wool. Yeah, so we're gonna get about not quite 1,000 out of that. But that's fine. And everything else is looking good. Maybe I should, while I'm here, just make sure everybody is pushed in and proper. How are we looking? Food and meadow good, health 100, nice. Alright. Alright, looks like we're gonna go straight across into December, as there's not really a whole lot keeping us here. That barley field just needs to go get processed, like it just needs to grow. There's nothing else to do to it. And it would be nice to get to January and sell the wheat and all of that. I'd have to buy a conveyor belt of some sort if I wanted to use if I wanted to sell that silage. Nice. Sneaky wall phasing. Right. Straight on to December. We'll check on the animals real quick. 100% food. Not 100% food there, but plenty. I don't need to dump, but I'm going to anyway. Just because. I did say I might want to do some contracts here. So we'll look at contracts, but it better be pretty awesome. Yeah, I just don't think so. I just think that's a big old field and would take a bunch of stuff, and we'd have to buy the stuff, and yeah, and then deadwood doesn't seem to change. And we could harvest sunflowers. That wouldn't be too terrible. But I think I'd rather just get on into January and sell the wheat. So let's do that. That's the big money. So, yep. December, here we come. All right. Yeah, we're going through quite a bit. And we're getting quite a few eggs. We've got one more month before they fill, so we'll let them fill to January, and then we'll probably just sell them again in January. Is there anything that needs to be done right now? Nothing that I can think of. Yeah, we've already got 200 chickens, new chickens. They're not laying yet, so we're going to be getting a lot of eggs every month out of this thing. We've still got full food. 2K wool, we could go get the wool. I did drive this thing back. We could sell the wool so we're not negative next month, but at the same time, how are we doing on clothes actually? We have a spinnery. 400 liters of fabric for nothing. Okay. Yeah. Well, we should probably put those 2,000 liters in, because that'll at least get us to one pallet of clothes. Yeah, we definitely need a loader of some sort. I don't think there's any conveyor solution. That'd be pretty cool if there was, though, right? Just set up a pallet conveyor to run wool directly into the spinnery. Hey, this stuff got dealt with. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we just gotta go dump this wool in there, and then we're gonna kick over to January. They seem to be living mostly on these guys seem to be living mostly on meadow. Maybe entirely meadow. I'll just leave that one here to fill up. And we will go straight into January after we have a quick dump of no spare capacity. Okay. I don't know what I'm cycling through. We're just going to run over to here and jump right in. So yeah, I've got a container farmhouse that we're going to install. We're going to sell this big old farmhouse. Family can live back in town. And we're just going to set up the container as a farm office, probably right on the corner here somewhere. Maybe even right up here somewhere. Then we'll have all that room for more outbuildings or elevator extensions or whatever we want. But we do need a little bit of money, so let's sleep through. Or did I just kick through January? I hope I didn't just kick through January. That's going to be such a bummer if I just did that. Nope, I didn't. Good. Alright. So now we've got some loading to do. Which will be this and that. Although that's going to be a few things. So we're gonna time lapse the loading. Although I wonder, I do wonder whether this guy can do a proper looping load. Let's find out. Where's the best place to sell this stuff anyway? Birch Run Township. Alright, so we gotta... Now we gotta go look at the map here and see where that is. That's over there, but so is this the... Yeah, Green West Silo. Okay. That's the fill and the dump. How are you supposed to... Am I supposed to dump with the grain door here? Because then... when we pick up... Whoa. There's some interesting stuff. We pick up the train, yeah, and then we do it right there. You know, there are supposed to be collectibles around. I don't know where they are, and I haven't noticed any. But apparently there's the whole grain museum collectible and all that stuff. So, okay, let's see about this. Can you load and deliver from the Pharma wheat to Grain West silo? Yep. Go. Let's see what happens. Do you just work? Was Zielonka funky and weird? Oh, or we can turn around. We can totally do a big old looping thing. Okay, I spoke too soon. We're just gonna drive loops until... Alright, we'll just do it. It's not too bad. I remember I was gonna sell 220 anyway, so... Okay, time to rent the train. I have learned a valuable lesson, which is that while these bars might be insubstantial, the edge of this roll top thing is definitely not. It's definitely substantial. Now I think if I just point this guy in this direction and send him home, unfortunately that grain elevator does not go well. Uh, does not go well with deliveries by a helper. And gotta remember to actually hit the button or use a. Okay. I'll get out here and you just go. Pretty sure the yellow dot is the train rental. Somewhere around here. It would be really nice if it actually indicated to you that it had rented the train. Maybe I wasn't in the spot, you know? Now I just gotta wait around for the train. I'm like, who knows where that is? I'm guessing it's all the way over on the other side, perhaps? Well, I guess I'll stand here until I get a train. Alright, after a pretty long wait, we finally got the train. What a pain, like literally 20 minutes. Hopefully we can get all of this wheat on here. I think we can, it's just a matter of... Come on! Don't be such a pain. Alright, we're loading up. Just about done. I actually ended up putting a little bit more than I was going to, but I'm pretty sure we'll make it through. Yes. Alright, 271,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. So then, we gotta wonder what to do next. Nothing else to do in January. Except maybe spend our money. Do I want to start throwing a tailor shop down? Do I have enough money for a tailor shop? Not 100% sure. I might. Well, we'll just leave that there for now. Right. So let's have a look. I don't remember whether I have enough for a tailor shop or not. Tailor shop. I have just enough for a tailor shop. I still don't know the difference. But this could go... right along here somewhere. Give ourselves enough room to maneuver. Or we could get the other one. Okay, that one has stuff on both sides. So that's interesting. I'm not going to have to transport much. We're mainly just going to be picking up. More like that. Yeah, that's about right. But we do want room to maneuver. I think that's probably enough room to do whatever we need to do. Yeah, I think a tailor shop is a good call. And that leaves us broke until June-ish. But we could sell eggs and other things right out of the gate. We'd also just hold on to our money, and sell fabric for a while. Speaking of fabric and all of that, the rope maker is 300. We don't have enough for a rope maker. That's just cotton and twine. Where do you make twine? Make twine in a spinnery? I don't even know. Oh no, one of them is, okay, that's wool and, okay, so the rope maker takes wool and cotton and turns it into rope. Well, we've got the tailor shopping stuff going. So, yeah, if we put something like right there, I'm pretty sure he's lined right up. That gives us room to maneuver around him. And maybe it's 2 tailor shops to a spinnery? I can't remember now. What I do know is I gotta get more wool into that thing. We can already start Was that just a couple hours of production? I'm pretty sure we already did bring wool. Okay, now that's making fabric already, but we're gonna just set that to distributing now. We are gonna take the wool back, or not the wool, we are gonna take this bit of fabric over and put it right in into the tailor shop. But before we do that, we're gonna go set this spinnery to distributing. Yep. And we'll run at 1-to-1 for a little while. And I guess we'll find out eventually. Whether we're making money. I had considered briefly buying one or more of these properties, but I think the Tailor shop is the definite play here, because we got to figure out what they're going to plant on these properties. Maybe it'll be something valuable. Maybe they'll put cotton on them, and then we'll have to figure out how to get the money quickly to buy them with cotton on them. Preferably they'll have maybe even paid us to do work on them. All right, so storing, activate. For fabric is to close. We've got fabric coming from the spinnery. That's distributing. We'll have to remember to activate that. I guess that's asphalt. Is that grass? Better than nothing. All right. So we've got the first of many productions here in Production Village. What are we going to need this thing for next? Probably back at the spinnery, I think. So the question is it 2 spinneries for a tailor shop or 2 tailor shops for a spinnery? I can't remember. And maybe they've changed it. But I guess we will eventually find out. In the meantime, yeah, sure, the train goes by whenever it feels like, but I had to wait 20 minutes for it earlier. It's still janky that it is so funky. I've got a pretty high-powered machine here. It shouldn't be that big a deal. I guess we'll actually just park this thing in here for now. And we'll have a look at everything. Alright, well, our cotton is weeded, but it doesn't matter because it's not cotton yet. It's weeded, full of weeds. Yeah, not ready. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.